I know some of you Sparks are concerned about installing EV charging points because A, you've either never done it before, or B, you're concerned about the whole setup and the app situation. So today I'm putting myself in your shoes and I'm installing a brand new charger to me, which I haven't even taken out of the box, to show you that there's absolutely nothing to worry about. So the charger I'm installing today is the Hydra Cubis, and I'm going to take you through step by step how to install this and show you any complications or issues that I come across so you can learn from my mistakes if I make any. Now before you go just buying chargers and doing a have a go Joe, there's a little bit of prep work that you can do, and that's exactly what I've done for this charger. So with Hydra, you can create an account and get in touch with them to do this, and what they'll give you is a login to an installer portal. Now on this installer portal you'll find FAQs, installation manuals, commissioning guides, and you'll also find some useful YouTube links where the staff will run you through everything. So I've had a watch of these videos, and from what I've seen, this charger could easily be a competitor for being the quickest EV charger to install, maybe even quicker than the Ohme. So inside the box you get a drilling template, some nice packaging, and a charger. And as you can see, I've not taken it out yet. This is the untethered version, or the socket version, whatever you want to call it. It comes with a stuffing gland in the bottom, a matte finish, and a shiny finish. What would you call that? Like a gloss? It's quite a nice size. And on the back, we have a mounting bracket, which I believe from the video, there's one Allen key screw somewhere. There, we need to take that off first. Also in the box, you get some massive anchors, which you could probably hang off, a user manual for your customer, a statement of compliance, which you need to give to your customer also, and a couple of RFID tags. And that is it. I can't see a CT clamp anywhere, so I'm going to give them a call. Well, I'll take this cover off first and just see if it's hidden in there. So this should be the terminal department. It doesn't come with an Allen key, so you're going to need to bring one, and it's one of these absolute minuscule ones. Don't lose the little screw. I'm going to put it in that little plastic bag, and then this should just pop off. You might need a screwdriver. There's a little slot just here, so just need to prise that off. Underneath the cover, we have another cover, which you need to pry open, and it even says on there, pry point. But no, we don't seem to have a CT, so I'm going to give him a ring.
Hi Adam, how are you?
I'm good, how are you, Phil? Moving on, so inside here, these are the CT terminals. This is also compatible with solar, and you have a little plastic cover here which you can just pop off. And there's your line, neutral and earth terminals. Right in this bottom corner here, there's a little Phillips screw. Now if I take that off, it should release the mounting bracket. Is it captive? No. Put that screw somewhere safe also. So the way this mounting bracket works by the looks of it is it slides on like that. Slides on and off. There's the screw hole there. Just like that. It does come with that drilling template, but I don't think I'm going to use it today. I don't think I really need it. The bracket's got a little up arrow there, but in case you do get this the wrong way round, by the looks of it, that fixing hole for the charger is at the top of the bottom, so it doesn't really matter if you get it wrong. But I'm quite happy just using the bracket as my drilling template, to be honest. 4 fixing holes. Still haven't got a battery SDS, but this won't let me down. Pop in a few plugs and then fix the bracket. Make sure she's level. You've got plenty of play in these fixing holes as well, so if you drill off slightly, you're going to be okay. And then hopefully it's as simple as popping this on like so. Take your screw, pop that back in, nip her up, easy peasy. I'm not using my spit gun today because I don't want to risk blowing this rendered wall, and also I'm not sure what sort of fixing I'm going to get, so I'm not even going to try, but I'm still going to use the D-line clips. This charger is compatible with Wi-Fi. You can get a 4G SIM, I believe, and you can hardwire an internet connection. We're doing Wi-Fi today. Now, I've already prepared my EV Ultra at my consumer unit end, which I don't really feel like I need to show you. because if you're a qualified spark, you're going to know how to connect that end up. But I'm using D-line clips, 6mm EV Ultra cable. And what I like to do is just put my bottom clip in so I can get a nice loop on that, then measure up and strip my cable. These EV Ultra cable strippers are an absolute dream to use. It's absolutely Baltic today. I thought it was supposed to be spring. Pop your cable through the gigantic stuffing gland, do up your remaining D-line clips, nip up the stuffer, and then prepare your cable end. Plenty of room to work inside this enclosure as well, so that's nice. And I've had a check, and they do allow for a ferrule, if you're like me and you like a ferrule. If you've installed any Ohmes, you'll see what I mean about this being easy to install. And because I'm just using the load balancing, I'm just going to use the brown and the white-brown pair. Get the others out of the way. Pop my ferrules on. Try again. Trim the ends. And for install-wise, that's basically it. I've just got to do my testing now, connect it up and commission it. I'll skip the testing review, I'm just going to get that done because I want to encourage you to do your test and inspection if you haven't already, and do the EV training course. Now inside here, these CT terminals, I need to connect this up first, I think, because this Cat 5 is going to go behind my conductors, and there's plenty of options, and I wasn't sure which one to connect it up into, but on this cover they got a nice little diagram, and as we can see there, the top one is for CT. I'm going to pop them in there, and these are those lever terminals. You need to push it in, put the cable in, and then release it. Oh, I know you're wobbling, sorry about that. That's that one in there. And then these are the screw terminals, and I don't know if I can show you. So they're quite nice terminals to use. Just going to trim these down a bit. That's better. So that's that all connected up. Don't forget to put your little plastic cover on. Pop this part back on. Watching the video, they said to listen out for a click, so let's hear if we can hear that. Lovely. Put that screw back on. And then what I'm going to do is leave it there, fire up and get all my testing done just to make sure that everything is as it should be before buttoning it all up. What you'll find with a lot of chargers is there's this random delay, and I think that is what's happening here, which is making it difficult for me to test. I know there's an installer app for this, so I'm going to get that downloaded and see if I can configure that and then get this into like a plug and charge mode. Otherwise I could be here for hours. I'm just going through the instructions from Hydra, and there's an app to download, so I'm going to do that first of all, and I need to create an account. So I'm greeted with this screen here, and all I need to do apparently is connect the Bluetooth and it finds the charger. So I'm going to select that one, and then it's there on the home screen, so I'm going to select that, and then you need to create a password, and they advise that you make a note of this password in the instructions that you hand over to the client. So if any other installer ever needs to come back and log into it, they have that password. And then once that's happened, you come to this screen, and this is where I can connect it to the Wi-Fi. So if you go into settings, the top right hand corner, there's networking. Select that and then select Wi-Fi. Allow while using app, and it's picked up my network name. I'm going to put the password in. Oh God, which is on this phone. Okay, so I'm going to take a photo of it on my iPad. This is why it's always good to have like an iPad or something. I'll go back in and then pair this up, and then say confirm. Wait approximately 15 seconds, it says. Oh no, it's raining. Oh, I've had the charger beep. The following symbol represents a successful connection to the network app. If I go back then, I'm going to have to put my sheet up. Oh no, and all my tools are out. Oh God, that's the armour guard alarm. Right, back in my little home. Okay, so I'm going to close this app down, Go back into it. I don't think my Wi-Fi is connected. I've got a little symbol there with a cross on it. So let's try again. Configuration is same, modification failed. What does that mean? Let's go default. You check this passcode. I've probably done it wrong. Yeah, I've done the password wrong, honestly. Let's try again. Wi-Fi settings correct. Wait for the charger to reset. So I should hear that beep in a sec. There it goes. Bluetooth disconnected for some reason. I'm going to close that app down again. Reopen it. Scanning for chargers. Select my one. Pair it up. Oh, Wi-Fi is connected. I don't know if you see that little symbol there. Wi-Fi is done. What's next? So you've got operation mode configuration. So I'm going to stick my charger tester back in and see if it's going to work now. Let me see if I can override this on the app. So now hopefully, if I can hold all this, if I click fast, boost them started when charging. Push to play, and now I've got a voltage. So I can get on with my testing. That's now working, so I'm going to get the rest of my testing done. And the other thing I always do is take photos of all of my test results. So I've got a digital record of my results on the day of the installation, and the location, everything is all recorded. So that is the testing all done. As far as it goes for installer apps, this is a pretty good one. The only thing I can't do today is the load balancing, but to get to, you go into settings, and then in the bottom corner there you've got load balancing. You click that and set it up then. Now the client has to download a different app. So when it comes to that, setting it up with a customer, just make your customer aware that you haven't actually had a go with this app yet. They'll be fine with it. Not being used to using an app doesn't make you a bad electrician in any way. It's just an app that you've never used before. So don't lose sleep over it. So with the customer, I'm just gonna have this open when I do this with my customer. There's a step-by-step guide on what to do, QR codes for them to download, register, log in, and then we've got all the information you need to walk through with your client. Last thing to do, give the charger a good wipe down before you hand it over. Easy as that. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Subscribe to my channel.